You've said you would like to see at least half of semiconductor manufacturing be done in the United States and Europe. What needs to happen for that to become a reality?
Look, we learn through this current crisis that it's important to have a resilient and geographically diversified supply chain. Just look at the current world environment right now, and I think nobody will argue that if we have a resilient and geographically diversified supply chain for semiconductors is a good thing, because you need semiconductors for everything, for your car, for your appliances, for your phone, for your computers, and etc. The reality is it's a good thing the United States and Europe they're doing to put a goal that 50% of the semiconductor consumed by those two regions will be produced within the United States and Europe. And I think that's why you see initiatives like the United States CHIPS Act and the EU CHIPS Act. They're very important. In the United States, you have the United States CHIPS Act and the FAB Act. It's very important because the timing is critical. As I said before, demand for semiconductors is going up. So as a result, we know in the next 5 years, we're going to have to double the manufacturing capacity of semiconductors globally. If that's going to happen anyway, why continue to concentrate the capacity in the same location, for example, in Taiwan or Korea, and not just for planning purposes, natural disasters alone, you want to be able to have a resilient supply chain and build that also in the United States and Europe. And I think those government initiatives are very important because you need to make sure the United States and Europe are competitive for the industry to build semiconductor capacity for manufacturing in large scale. And I think that's what it takes. We're optimistic that the EU CHIPS Act is moving forward. The United States CHIPS Act, it needs to, get turned into legislation and get approved. But those things are probably essential for that to happen.